Well, Helldivers. Just a few weeks ago, I said that I highly doubted Super Earth officials would allow us to destroy an entire planet on the Galactic map. That was before the declaration of the Second Galactic War, of course. But still, as you may have seen, Meridia is no more. After the colossal failure that was the Terminated Control System, or TCS, a super colony sprung up on Meridia's surface, which meant that it was not only uninhabitable, but unsalvageable. On June 2nd, Helldivers used the mysterious new element of dark fluid to complete a major order which has seen Meridia plunged into the depths of a black hole. The in-game major order completion message reads, "The super colony has been destroyed. In its place, a beautiful black hole remains, drawing in every termitid spore within several billion kilometers. Interstellar spore levels have already sharply decreased in every system. The destruction of Meridia came not a moment too soon. While the terminids continue their rampant spread across the galaxy, without the accelerating effect of the super colony, containment is now once again possible. The Meridia research facility has been decommissioned following the total exhaustion of all dark fluid stores. The tireless scientists who contributed to the Meridia project have been awarded the Super Citizenship Medal of Freedom. The front against the Terminids has stabilized, but the war is far from over. We must continue the fight to contain the Terminids and redirect our efforts to finally reclaim the territory stolen by the automatons. Congratulations is in order. The Helldivers won a historic victory for managed democracy today." It's also interesting to hear what some of your ship's crew have to say about the event. Take a listen.
Meridia is destroyed at last. The threat of the Terminids is vastly diminished, but we cannot rest. The Galactic War is far from over.
I've been thinking, E710 comes from bugs and powers our warp drives. I wonder what happens when an entire planet of bugs gets compressed into an infinitesimally small point.
Compressed into an infinitesimally small point? Well, that's what happens when you resist the will of managed democracy.
Now, I know these voice lines are probably not as new as the ones about the black hole, but let's hear what these people have to say about dark fluid in general.
Watch your step, Helldiver. We've got dark fluid on board now. One thing goes wrong, and we'll all be spaghettified before we know it. I'm a little nervous having the dark fluid aboard the ship. Apparently, there's a non-zero chance it could destroy the whole galaxy. But then again, we lose Super Earth. What hope is there for the galaxy anyway?
Yeah, I've done a little reading up on the dark fluid, and it's actually pretty simple. Exotic matter with negative mass, amplifies the force of gravity, varies with local energy density, etc., etc. I won't bore you with the rest of the details. I'm sure you get it. The Illuminate basically handed us this planet-destroying superweapon. Doesn't seem too bright for a highly advanced alien.
Dark fluid, of course, is a superweapon that was engineered from the defeat and supposedly extinction of the Illuminate race at the end of the First Galactic War. Now, I don't cover leaked content on the channel, but someone has mentioned that if you speed up and correct the pitch of the sounds emanating from the black hole at Meridia, that you're actually listening to previously unused combat music from the game's files. I'm sure we all know what's coming next for us inside of Helldivers 2. And when that moment comes, trust me, I will have a sizable video explaining the full known history of the missing enemies of Super Earth. Now, as for the mission that we had to do on Meridia, oh man, that thing was, I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure that the developers of the game have mentioned that there were quite a few bugs on those missions. Me and my buddies were playing it just on level 5, and we were really struggling. The first time we did it, we really weren't fully understanding what to do. We found some ways to kind of best accomplish the mission. But then we thought, well, hey, you know, this is just such a struggle. This is so frustrating. Why don't we just go play it on trivial difficulty? I actually went up and found a couple of videos that even on trivial difficulty, when you complete the mission, there are still just way too many Shriekers flying around. We even did a run where we destroyed every Shrieker layer, and nope, that didn't help. So definitely a great learning experience for the developers. I understand small teams, so, you know, sometimes things happen, bugs happen, you know, but we're out to squash bugs, they're out to squash bugs. At the end of the day, Meridia was taken care of, and I am extremely excited to see what comes next in Helldivers 2. That being said, if a new enemy race like the Illuminate pops up out of nowhere, this is going to be definitely interesting timing for me because this Tuesday is the launch of the final shape in Destiny 2, and I will be playing that. I have not yet decided if I'm going to cover it on this channel. There's plenty of other people out there covering it. I may do a video here or there, but Helldivers 2, of course, is always my main focus. So again, thank you for watching, and as always, go spread democracy. As long as one of us lives.
Slow to fly.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
There's a charger on point.
Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Alright, Pelican, come on, do your thing, bro. Protect
Shoot
us,
him.
protect us. Let's go. Let's go. I'm in.
Let's go.
Let's
We're
go.
all got
We
it.
did it.
1 beginning ascent.
I just want to
Let's
say,
go, boys.
that last minute I was laying down, and guys couldn't
Goated.
get me.